Yes.
10 most dangerous towns in the UK. When picturing danger zones in the UK, bustling cities like London, Manchester or Birmingham might naturally come to mind. But beyond the headlines and urban chaos lies another story, one unfolding in the quieter corners of the country. These are the most dangerous towns in the UK, where violent crime, antisocial behaviour, drug offences and social unrest are part of daily life. While often overlooked in national discussions, these towns face crime levels that rival or surpass those of major cities. Some suffer from deep-rooted economic hardship, others from poor policing resources or long-standing gang problems. Whether you're planning to move, visit, or simply stay informed, these UK crime hotspots are worth knowing about. Let's count down the 10 most dangerous towns in the UK, from the problematic to the truly alarming. 10. Harlow, Essex. Harlow has undergone significant demographic and social change over the past 2 decades, but not all of it has been positive. With an overall crime rate of approximately 123.4 crimes per 1,000 residents, the town sits well above the national average. Violent crime makes up over a third of all reported incidents, more than 37%, and the town is seeing a troubling rise in drug-related offences, which have grown by 23.6% in just 1 year. Youth gang activity and street-level drug distribution remain persistent issues, particularly in estates like Stapletie and Bush Fair. While regeneration projects are in place, locals express concern over a visible decline in safety, especially after dark. 9. Walsall, West Midlands. Walsall's crime rate, sitting at 118 per 1,000 people, reflects a steady climb in recent years. A former manufacturing town hit hard by economic decline, Walsall is struggling with antisocial behaviour, violent assaults and property damage. Areas like Caldmore and Palfrey have become focal points for gang-related tensions. In particular, criminal damage and arson, offences that often suggest deeper issues like gang turf wars or social disenfranchisement, are common. Despite community initiatives and West Midlands police presence, locals often say that Walsall's High Street feels unsafe, especially in the evenings. Youth services and outreach programmes remain underfunded, exacerbating an already fragile situation. 8. Grimsby, Lincolnshire. With a crime rate of 151.3 per 1,000 residents, Grimsby ranks among the most dangerous towns in the UK. Once a booming fishing port, it has experienced economic stagnation and rising poverty, fertile ground for crime to flourish. Violent crime makes up more than 40% of total reported offences, with theft, shoplifting and drug use also widespread. Shoplifting alone has surged by 24%, especially in the Freeman Street area. Residents regularly raise concerns about safety in the town centre, particularly after dark. Community policing efforts have increased, but locals argue that more needs to be done to address underlying economic causes. 7. Boston, Lincolnshire. Boston's crime rate stands at 125 per 1,000 people, making it the second most dangerous medium-sized town in Lincolnshire. What's more troubling is that this rate is around 50% higher than the county average. While Boston is known for its agricultural industry and diverse population, it's also battling violent crimes, sexual offences, and growing public order problems. There are frequent reports of street drinking, fights, and vandalism in the town centre. Police forces have acknowledged the pressure on their resources, particularly during the summer when seasonal work brings an influx of people. Locals have also raised concerns about inadequate street lighting and a lack of visible police presence. 6. Hastings, East Sussex. Despite its reputation as a quirky seaside town, Hastings struggles with serious crime issues. Its overall crime rate has remained consistently high over the past 5 years, and certain neighbourhoods, such as Orr, Silverhill and Hollington, report persistent issues with drug crime, burglary and knife violence. The town's socio-economic challenges are a major contributor. Hastings ranks among the top 10% most deprived areas in England. Knife crime in particular, has become an urgent concern for both residents and law enforcement. Hastings also struggles with county lines drug trafficking, where urban gangs exploit vulnerable people to transport and sell drugs in smaller towns. Despite community safety partnerships, some locals feel little has improved on the ground. 5. Hartlepool, County Durham. Hartlepool, a coastal town in the northeast, reports an eye-watering crime rate of 188.4 crimes per 1,000 residents, among the highest in England. With violent crimes accounting for over 32% of all offences, the town is on edge. Over the past year, Hartlepool has seen a 44% increase in robberies, many of which are linked to drug addiction and economic desperation. Police often cite a shortage of officers to cover sprawling urban and coastal areas. The town centre has been described by some residents as lawless at night, with regular incidents outside pubs and nightclubs. While regeneration projects are ongoing, safety remains a top concern for both locals and potential investors. 4. Blackpool, Lancashire. A famous resort town with a darker side, Blackpool has long struggled with deprivation, homelessness and drug abuse. With a crime rate of 155 per 1,000 people, it's frequently cited as one of the most dangerous towns in England. Violence and sexual offences top the list, accounting for more than 70 incidents per 1,000 residents. Town centre districts and areas around Central Drive are particularly high-risk zones. Blackpool also has one of the highest rates of heroin and crack cocaine usage in the UK, fueling thefts and burglaries to support addiction. Despite the town's enduring popularity as a tourist destination, long-term residents often feel unsafe, especially during off-peak seasons. 3. Luton, Bedfordshire. Luton, though officially a large town, faces inner-city levels of crime. The town has a crime rate of 35.6 per 1,000 people, which is slightly above the national average, but masks some troubling patterns. Violent crime, gang activity, and drug trafficking are persistent problems. Over 32% of all crimes in Luton are violent in nature. Areas such as Berry Park and Marsh Farm are frequently mentioned in crime reports. While some progress has been made through youth engagement programs, there remains a deep divide between certain communities and law enforcement. Many residents feel there's a lack of transparency and underreporting of crime. 2. Keighley, West Yorkshire. Keighley has a crime rate of 147 per 1,000 people, placing it well above the West Yorkshire average. It is often flagged for drug trafficking, gang activity, and property crime. Local news has reported several large-scale police operations targeting gangs involved in heroin and cannabis distribution. Despite these crackdowns, many locals believe gang-related violence is still underreported. Keighley's youth crime rate is also disproportionately high, with many young people drawn into drug networks through coercion or lack of opportunity. The problem is particularly pronounced in the Woodhouse and Braithwaite estates. 1. Oldham, Greater Manchester. Oldham takes the top spot as one of the most dangerous towns in the UK, with 115 crimes per 1,000 people and a reputation for serious gang-related violence. Despite being a suburb of Manchester, Oldham faces unique challenges of its own. Criminal networks, territorial disputes, and rising levels of knife crime and arson have painted a grim picture. High-profile cases involving machete attacks and firearm incidents have rattled public confidence. The local council and Greater Manchester Police have launched initiatives to curb youth violence, but many argue it's not enough. Oldham's crime wave continues to affect schools, businesses, and community cohesion. These high crime areas in the UK are more than just statistics. They represent real communities grappling with serious safety concerns. While each town faces unique circumstances, recurring issues like poverty, lack of opportunity, and drug abuse create environments where crime thrives. Recognising the problems is only the first step. True change will require coordinated efforts from law enforcement, government, and local residents. For now, these UK crime hotspots stand as cautionary tales, urgent reminders of the challenges some towns are facing across Britain. Thank you for watching this video. Please don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell.